Today is the holy appearance day of Sri Balaram. So we should offer some prayer unto Lord Balaram. Will you please follow me? Namaste Tvahalagrama. Namaste Musalayudho. Namaste Revati Kanto. Namaste Bhaktavatsala. Namaste Balinam Shrestho. Namaste Dharanidhara. Pralambhare namaste tu. Traiman Krishna Purvajo. Traiman Krishna Purvajo. Traiman Krishna Purvajo. Baladev Ji ki jai. Holy appearance day ki jai. Samaveta Bhaktivedanta ki jai. In Srimad Bhagavatam 10th canto, you'll find Srila Goswami says, Eke kamalurundhana jnantayo parjupasate hatesu sarsubalesu devakya graserina saptamo vaisnavam dhama jamantam prachakhyate garbho babhuvo devakya harsasoka vivardhana. 10th canto, 10 to 10th chapter says, Sukadeva Goswami says to Parikshit Maharaj, when there was severe persecution of Kansa, so all the wives of Vasudeva and his friends, his relatives, all fled to Kuru, Panchala, Kaikeya, Salva, Vidarbha, all these countries. Some stayed with the Kansa, just how poorly, posing as if they were very much devoted to Kansa, waiting for that favorable time. This is on one hand. Other hand, Kansa killed 6 sons of Devaki, first 6 sons of Devaki. Then there were 7th one killed. This Saptamo Vaisnavam Dhama Jamantam Prachakhyati Garbho Bahuva Devakya Harsasoka Vivardhana Sukadeva Goswami. This Saptam Garbha, seventh womb, is Vaishnava Dhama. Vaishnava Dhama means, can understand anything, Maharaj? The whole base of Vaishnavas, the core of Vaishnavas, is Vaishnava Dhama. This Ananta Dev is coming. It's Ananta Dev. Do you understand? When this seventh womb of Devaki was there, at the same time, Vasudeva's second wife Rohini was also pregnant. She was also pregnant. When Vasudeva saw the pregnancy of Rohini, he sent her to Nanda Gokul to save her pregnancy. Because Kansa was killing everything, all his sons. Wow. In 10th canto, Srimad Bhagavatam, 2nd chapter, you'll find the Supreme Lord says to Jogamaya, you please go. Devi o Bhadre, you immediately go to Nanda Gokul. There was Vasudeva's second wife, Rohini Devi, and Devakya Garabham Sesakam Dhama Mamakam. And the womb of Devaki, there comes my dham says, Ananta says. And you take away that womb and attract Garva Sankarsana, attract that womb and place it in the womb of Rohini. That was Ara. Krishna. So, Arat Jogamaya. In that womb of Devaki comes Balaram, whose one portion is Anantadev, one of the portions of Anantadev, who carries the whole universe in one of his hoods like a mustard seed, like a mustard seed. Do you understand? All the universes, those gigantic universes, he carries it in one of his woods like a mustard, source of a nap, source of a mustard. Do you understand? And also, he, like Anantadev, has innumerable mouths, innumerable. And with his innumerable mouths, he is always incessantly engaged in glorification of Krishna, but cannot finish. For unlimited time is going on, going on, going on. Cannot finish. Such unlimited glory, Krishna's glory. This Balaram, Lord Balaram is the son of Rohini. It's Rohini Nandan. But why he came first in the womb of Devaki? That is the question. And why that womb was transferred again to Rohini? That was the question. Isn't it? This question should be solved first. You understand? Because Lord Balaram always serves Krishna. He is a servant of Krishna. Anirati khota swam baladev mahaswa. Jar bhav surasatva vasalyati boy. Teha apna ke koren das bhavana. Krishna dasa bina ache kon jana. Chaitanya Charitamrita says. But to speak of others, even Baladev, who is the first expansion of Krishna, who is always with Krishna, with Balaram. You understand? When Krishna came as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he came as Balaram, who is a Nitai. You understand? He's always. खानेर की कथा स्वयं बलदेव আছে যার ভাব শুধু কেউ বা সুরতিময় তেহ আপনাকে করেন দাস ভাবনা even Baladev thinks himself I am the servant of Krishna তেহ আপনাকে করেন দাস ভাবনা Krishna das means is there anybody who is not servant of Krishna? All are servants of Krishna. Even Baladev thinks. In second Sartamrita also you find Kaviraj Goswami has written Bhakta bhava angikari Balarama lakhana Bhakta bhava angikari Balarama lakhana Advaita Nityananda Sesa Sankarasana Advaita Nityananda Sesa Sankarasana Krishnero madhurjamruta Krishnero madhurjarasa Mruta kari bana Krishnero madhurjarasa Mruta kari bana Sei sukhe moto kichu না জানে সে সেই সুখে মত কিছু না জানে সে চৈতন্য চরিতামৃত ভক্ত ভাব অঙ্গীকারী বলরাম লক্ষ্মণ অদ্বৈত নিত্যানন্দ শেষ সংকর্ষণ They all came accepting ভক্ত ভাব বলরাম লক্ষ্মণ অদ্বৈত নিত্যানন্দ শেষ সংকর্ষণ to serve Krishna Krishnaর মাধুর্য রসামৃত করে বাবা only ভক্ত only devotee really says that beauty extraordinary beauty kandarpa koti kamaniya vishesha shobham whose beauty far excels that of the crores of cupids madhurya ka nilaya Krishna madhurya ka nilaya unlimitedly beautiful and all total of all madhurya only bhaktas prem bhaktas they taste that mellow nobody else those are ashwabhigana sei sukhe bhakta kichu nahi janan they are so intoxicated in that taste of that beauty they don't like anything else than that this bhakta bhava this is the mood of devotee. So, Baladev gave that mood. Krishna. Dasa deha dhari kare, Krishna Shiva. Assuming 10 bodies, Lord Balaram serves Krishna. Do you understand? Assuming 10 bodies. Does anybody know what are those 10 bodies? The Lord Balaram assumes and serves Krishna. Chaitanya Charitamrita says that thing. Sajja, asana, vyajana, chamar, bhaduka, upadhana, sotra, vasana, bhushana, yajna sutra. 10. Do you understand? Adanga. 10 bodies. Assuming 10 bodies, Lord Balaram serves Krishna. Sajja, bed. Is Ananta Sesa. This bed. You understand? So he came fast in the womb of Devaki to leave Ananta Sesa there because Krishna will come. So first his bed should be prepared. You understand? So he came. Otherwise, his son of Rohini. What was the necessity to come there? To serve Krishna. Isn't it? Ananta says, he's one of the persons of Ananta says, Lord Balaram's person, Ansa. To leave him there, he is preparing for bed. Krishna, Satya, bed, asana, his seat, vyajana, fan, vyajana, chamar, you know chamar? Chamar, paduka, his shoes, paduka, upadhana, his pillow, upadhana, chatra, umbrella, bhushan, his garments, bhushan, his ornaments, Yajna Sutra, sacred thread. These are 10 forms of Balaram. Serves Krishna. You understand? Such a devotee. He's such a devotee of Krishna, Lord Balaram. You understand? Krishna will come in the womb of Vasudeva. Krishna will come in the womb of Devaki. So he passed here to prepare bed for him. You understand? Prepare bed. Then Yogamaya was ordered by Krishna. Yogamaya removed that. When the 7th month, at the month 7, Yogamaya removed that womb and placed it in the womb of Rohini, who was in Nanda Gokul. You understand? At that time, you understand, I said, when Rohini was sent to Nanda Gokul, she was 3 months pregnancy at that time. 3 months pregnancy. You understand? When Yogamaya, removing that womb, placed this womb, at that time Rohini was in deep sleep. She couldn't understand anything. She felt as if it's a dream, Swapnavat. You understand? Here, one question arises. Kansa killed the 6 sons of Devaki, one after another. Then the 7th one, Balaram comes. You understand? A Kansa cannot kill the 7th one, cannot kill the 8th one, but he killed the first 6 ones. You understand? First 6 sons. You understand? What are these 6 sons and why were they killed? You understand? They were not Vishnu Tattvas. So they are killed. They are material sons, not spiritual. So, the question arises, how is it that these material sons come in the womb of Devaki, whose womb is Shuddha Sattva? Most important question. And how is it? Huh? And Kansa killed them? What is its answer? It's very confidential tattva. Do you understand? And how they stay in the womb of Devaki, whose womb is Shuddha Sattva? Huh? Can any material being stay in Shuddha Sattva? Impossible, cannot stay. Huh? But how? How is it? We can conceive of these things. But you can think of this thing. When there is complete annihilation, Mahapralaya, isn't it? So where do the all jivas rest? They rest in the body of Mahavishnu, isn't it? They all rest there, in the body of Mahavishnu. When again creation is there, they come out as they are, as they were, isn't it? So, one may think alike, when they enter into the body of Mahavishnu, so they are liberated. So why they came out again? Huh? Isn't it? There's another question. How can you think about these things? Such inconceivable. But you should understand, though they rest there, still they are remain untouched. Remain untouched. You understand? Yes, they are not touched. And in Gita also you'll find Krishna said that thing. Masthani sarvabhutani namcham tesavastita. Krishna said that thing. Masthani sarvabhutani. All the living entities are there in me. Namcham isn't it? Huh? It is like that. Here it is. Huh? But how is it? The living entity in the body of Krishna, how they become conditioned? How they again, when their next creation, they came out as a conditioned soul? Huh? You see? Puzzling, confusing. One may be puzzled and confused. What is this? I cannot think of this. You understand? And Krishna said that. Vasthani sarvabhutani nacham tesvavastito. Similarly, they remain untouched. So, the 6 sons, material sons came in the Sudasa tomb of Devaki, but remain untouched. You understand? Remain untouched. So, they are killed by Kansa. And all these things took place by the Yogeshwarya of Krishna. It's Yogeshwarya. Inconceivable, you cannot conceive of it. Then one Tattvika Siddhanta is here. Krishna comes, all these incarnations come here and manifest. They are leaders, transcendental leaders here. Why? Why? Though Krishna has said that, Jada jada dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyuthanam adharmasya tadatmanu sudamyam paritranaya sadhanam vinasaya cha daskrana dharma sansthapanarthaya sambhavami juge juge. 4th chapter Bhagavad Gita. This is the purpose. But most important chief reason is to give pleasure to his devotees. That is chief. Others are secondary things. Gauna. Do you understand? This mukhya. Chief. To give pleasure to his devotees. That is the main reason. Do you understand? How are the devotees? What is their devotion? How they are mad after it? That way. I was chanting, Sahi Premi Kichiyan. They are so ecstatic, so intoxicated with their prem. Prem bhakti. They cannot no anything else than this. Bhakti Tejosa Jeprokha Krishnata Samyakana Parimuchite. But to speak of others, even Krishna cannot understand. But his bhaktas condition. Do you understand? That is bhakta's condition. How is he intoxicated with that prem? How is he mad after it? I cannot understand. Then he develops greed for it. Krishna becomes greedy. Krishna becomes greedy. How I can taste it? How I can release this thing? But how can he release? He is Rasera Bisoy. He is Bisoy Vigraha. Isn't it? He is Rasera Bisoy. How can he release? Only those are Rasera Asroy. They release. Rasera Bisoy can release. So that remained unfulfilled. It remained unfulfilled. That desire is not fulfilled. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami writes in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Badhe lobha thak thaki, lobha thak thaki. Lobha means greed. Do you understand? It's greed, the word. This very appropriate usage, these words are here. Lobha thak thaki. Thak 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 thak. You might have seen when you cook this, what do you say, jau? Rice, you see. Towards the end, last part it becomes thak 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 thak. It's a lobha thak thaki thak thaki. That word Kaviraj Goswami used. You see, you can understand from this usage. This love, greed is so intense. How can I release this thing? therefore he came as Gaura, assuming Bhakta Bhav. Bhakta Bhav. Otherwise I cannot realize. Do you understand? So, to show the last limit, bhakti, abodhi paripati. Last limit of bhakti. What is the last limit of bhakti, prem bhakti? To show this thing. Krishna comes, all his incarnations come here, this material world, and manifest their transcendental leelas. Nothing else is there. So, those are sadhakas. Sadhana bhakti, then bhava bhakti, then prema bhakti. 3 stages. First stage is sadhana bhakti. Doing sadhana. You understand? The sadhakas, they do Shravan Kirtan. You understand? Under the guidance of bona fide Guru, Acharya. You understand? And Jiva Swarupa Hoy Krishna Nitya Das, that is Jiva Swarup, real identity of a Jiva, is eternal devotee, servitor of Krishna. But anyhow, he is now conditioned. So, Brahmana Bhamite Kon Bhagyavana Jiva, Guru Krishna, Kripate Paya, Bhaktivedanta is fortunate, they come to this path of devotion and do bhakti sadhana. They are set Guru, bona fide Vaishnava Guru, under their care, they do bhakti sadhana. They do Shravan Kirtanadi bhakti. Though they do, still, there are 6, what you say, these types of Vishak or desire. Some in homes, it may be in some gross form, in whom there is in subtle form also. This bishop of desire of enjoying destroyed material in them is there. There are 6 types. Sort of 6. Do you understand? They are like 6 enemies. You understand? They are like 6 enemies. Unless these 6 enemies are killed, you cannot attain the Sudasattva stage. In other words, you cannot be able to make Krishna appear in your heart. Do you understand me? You understand me? Unless these 6 enemies are killed, you cannot attain that stage of Sudasattva. Unless you attain Sudasattva, how Krishna will appear? Impossible. Krishna will never appear because Krishna is always in Sudasattva. This is significant here. This killing of 6 sons. Do you understand? Killing of 6 sons. Do you understand? What are they? These are 6, they say, Sabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. 5 sense objects. Do you understand? These are 5 sense objects. Sabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha, plus your wicked mind. These are 6. Do you understand? These are 6. Unless these 6 are killed, you cannot attain. Your heart will not be in Sudasattva. How can Krishna will appear? Do you understand? So these 6 sons are killed. This is significance. Here, this tattva is here. Prior to coming Lord Balaram, these 6 are killed. Do you understand? These 6 are previously 6 sons of Marichi Muni. You understand? They are 6 sons of Marichi Muni. And they were cast through the cave in the womb of Devaki and are killed by Kansa. Do you understand? And after death, after Kansa killed them, where do they stay? They stayed with Bali Maharaj in Suddara. Do you understand? They stayed with Bali Maharaj in Suddara. Bali Maharaj, Raman Pusti. He was there. He is there in Suddara. They stayed with Bali Maharaj in Suddara. So when Ram and Krishna came, Akrura went to Gopa, Brajabhumi, and brought them to Mathura. You understand? When Rama and Krishna came, they met their mother Devaki. Then Devaki told them, please, I am so much aggrieved. My 6 sons were killed, I want to see them. Please bring them back. Isn't it? Isn't it? Please bring them back. So Rama and Krishna went to Sutala and brought them back. Isn't it? They brought them back. When they were brought back, then Devaki Devi became so much. She developed this motherly affection. And naturally, the milk emanates from her breast. Do you understand? She gave birth to Krishna, but Krishna had not sucked her breast. Jasodastanandhaya. Krishna sucked the breast of Jasoda, not the breast of Devaki. Isn't it? Huh? Isn't it? Jasodastanandhaya, he is Jasodastanandhaya. Not stop. So when the 6 sons came back, so Devaki Devi had such affection, motherly affection. Naturally, the milk emanates from her breast to pass. She allowed her youngest son Krishna to suck to it. Do you understand? First she allowed the youngest son Krishna to suck to it. Then she allowed the 6 sons to suck. Do you understand? Then when they sucked this breast of Devaki, they have been first tested by Krishna. They are so fortunate. They immediately they are delivered. They went to live in the planets. You understand? So, Devaki is Bhakta. Is devotee. Devaki is devotee. So Bhakta avatar. But Kansa? Bhayat Kansa. You understand? Bhayat Kansa. Kansa is always seeing Krishna's Kala or devouring Kala. Do you understand? Kala? Kala, do you understand? Time factor. That time factor devours everything. It destroys everything. It's Kala. Do you understand? When you'll find in Bhagavad Gita, 11th chapter, when Krishna saw his universal form to Arjuna, very terrific form. Do you understand? Bhita pranamya. Do you understand? Out of fear, Krishna was paying obeisance in front, in back, in the right side, in the left side. Such all-pervasive, you cannot trace where is its beginning, where is its end, where is the middle. So fearful path. At that time, Arjuna asked, Kasmin Ugrarupa? Kasmin Ugrarupa? Oh, who are you, this such terrific path? And Bhagavan said, Kalosmin Lokakya Prabhuta, I am Kalo. I am Kalo. I have come to destroy everything. Isn't it? Kalosmin Lokakya Prabhuta. Gita. Kala destroys everything. In course of time, everything is destroyed here. It's all devouring Kala. Kala is one of the representatives of the Supreme Lord. Yes. Creation, maintenance, and destruction is done by him. Tuma ichamate visvera srujan sangha. Tumi sarvasvaresvara Brajendra Kumar. Isn't it? Tumi sarvasvaresvara Brajendra Kumar. Tava ichamate visvera srujana sangha. You Brajendra Kumar, you son of Nanda Maharaj, you are sarvasvaresvara, you Ishwara of Ishwaras. You are Parameswara. By your mere willing, the creation and annihilation takes place. By mere willing. Supreme will. Krishna's will is supreme will, all powerful will. So, Kala means all devouring or destroying. So, Kansa was looking at Krishna's Kala. Kala. Do you understand? Bhayat Kansa. The Kansa is Bhayavata. Devaki Bhakta Avatar, Kansa Bhayavatar. You understand? Whenever he hears the name of Krishna, he becomes so much terrified. Your body trembles in fear. Oh, come, death is coming to kill me. Or it's come. Kansa sees Krishna's God. Yes, Krishna is his God. Do you understand? Therefore, Kansa is Bhayavatar. Bhaya, fear incarnation. And whereas Devaki is Bhaktavatar. It's Bhaktavatar and Bhayavatar. Do you understand? So Kala Kansa, that Kala Kansa is Kala for killing these six enemies. Sabda, Sparsa, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha, and wicked mind. Do you understand? So he kills Kansa is like Kala for them. Do you understand? The thought is there when sadhaka doing sadhana under the guidance, expert guidance of a bona fide guru, in course of time, these six enemies will be killed. You understand? These six enemies will be killed. In other words, all this materialistic desire for material enjoyment will gradually vanish. Then you will develop taste for this rasa swaram. In other words, you will attain Sudha Sattva stage. Then Krishna will appear. Otherwise, as long as these things are there in you, how can you make Krishna appear? Impossible. You cannot develop love for Krishna. No, you cannot develop love for Krishna. You cannot be attracted for Krishna. Impossible. If all six things will be not destroyed. You understand? So this tattva is there. This tattva is there. So when all these things are, then the Lord Balaram came in the womb of Devaki. Now it is completely free from all this material changes. Is Sudha Sattva and laid this bed for Krishna, Anantadev. He left Anantadev there. Balaram left. Ananta is one of his expansions. He left there. Krishna will come. Krishna will power. So I told that Vasudeva sent Rohini to Nanda Gokul. So when Rohini Devi came, he sent it secretly. He sent secretly. Vasudeva sent secretly Rohini to Nanda Gokul. You understand? When Rohini Devi came, so all auspiciousness were there in Nanda Gokul. And Nanda Maharaj, all his brothers, they became very happy, and all gopis, including Jashoda Mata, all of them became very happy. With Jashoda and Rohini liked each other so much. They are so much attached to each other. They were like Ganga and Jamuna. Like Ganga and Jamuna. You understand? When Rohini came, I said she was 3 months pregnant. Jeshto, Asada, Sravana. You understand? This month is Sravana. So Jeshto, she was first pregnant, she was in month of Jeshto. So Jeshto, Asada, Sravana. In month of Sravana, she came here. You understand? But Balaram took bath the next Sravana. Do you understand me? Next Sravana. So first pregnancy in Jeshto. So from this Jeshto to next Jeshto is 12 months, is 1 year. Then Asada and Sravana, 2 months extra, 14 months. So in 14 months, Balarama. You understand? 14 months. Balarama appeared. This is there. You can understand. This is there. This is like, I speak all these things from Gopal Champu written by Jiva Goswami. You'll never find all these things anywhere. You understand? No. In Bhagavad, you'll never find all these things. Jiva Goswami has mentioned all these things in Gopal Champu. So I spoke from Gopal Sampur. Please excuse me. You read Bhagavata, you can understand all these things. But Gopal Sampur, nobody reads. Very few people read. The ones should understand this thing. So when I said that thing, when Rohini's womb was destroyed, removed, and this Jogamaya placed this womb, taking it from Devaki, Rohini felt as if this is a dream. She couldn't think of anything else. She was slave. She was sleeping. She had a very deep sleep at that time. So when Balaram was placed in the womb of Rohini, all good auspicious signs, all auspiciousness were there, shown in Nanda Gokul. All became very happy. And when Balaram appeared, he appeared. So this day, today is Purnima, is full moon day, Shravan Purnima. This is appearance day, it's full moon day, and Shravan Nakshatra is there in this. So, when he appeared, his bodily complexion is as white as the full moon. As white as full moon. His bodily complexion is that. And she has very long arms, Ajan Vamita. You understand? Arms are touching Jan, thigh. So long arms. This Mahapurush Lakshan. Ajan Vamita Bhav Puja. His eyes are like a completely blossoming lotus, looking like that. Sputita Kamala Talatulya. And his nails, his erected nails, Unnata Nasika. All the symptoms of Mahapurush are there in his body. At that time, the all sages, the munis, they chanted Jai, 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 Baladeva ki Jai, Baladeva ki Jai, and they all did Jai Dhoni, and the heavenly planets of the demigods, they beat their drums and blew bugles, or played all musical instruments, and this denizens and wives, the wives of the demigods, they showered flower, Nanda Gokul, and all were very much happy, cheerful at the birth of Balaram. Then Vasudeva got message, Balaram is born. Vasudeva sent a Brahman to do this Jata Karma, purificatory ceremony at the time of birth of a child will do. Then sanskar is there, purificatory, Vedic purificatory ceremony, Jata Karma, Garbhadana, then Jata Karma. You understand? So Vasudeva sent a Brahman, expert Brahman, to do this Jata Karma. The Jata Karma was performed when that is this Lord Balaram also assuming 5 forms always help Krishna in his transcendental pastime. You understand? Those 5 forms are what? He is Mula Sankarshan. Balaram is Mula Sankarshan. He is always with Krishna is Mula Sankarshan. His one expansion is Mahasankarshan. He is in Vaikuntha. Do you understand? Mula Sankarshan's expansion is Mahasankarshan, is Vaikuntha. Then from Mahasankarshan comes is Kshatriya. He is Kshatriya at that time. When he is in Nanda Gokul, Brajbhumi with Krishna is Gopal, our boy. That way he always serves Krishna. And Shesananta is one of his expansions. I told Radha was carried this whole universe as a source of mustard in one of his words and always glorifying Krishna in unlimited mouths. So, these three Purusha avatars, Karanadaksai Vishnu, Garbhadaksai Vishnu, and Kshirodaksai Vishnu, they come here to this material world. Karanadaksai Vishnu is Mahavishnu, is Prakriti, is Antarjami Purusha of Prakriti. He only casts a glance over material nature, thereby material nature becomes impregnated, isn't it? So, this Karanadaksai Vishnu, first Purusha avatar, is Prakriti Antarjami, Prakriti Antarjami. Do you understand? Who enters into Prakriti, impregnates through this glance. Then from him comes second Purusha avatar, Garbhadaksai Vishnu, who enters into all Brahmandas, is Brahmanda Antarjami. Then third Purusha avatar, Kshirodaksai Vishnu, comes from second Purusha avatar, who enters into the heart of all living entities, is Jiva Antarjami. You understand? So, Lord Balaram, this portion and portion and portion of Lord Balaram, this Antarjami, Paramatma, who is there in the heart of all living entities. You understand? And as long as this Paramatma is there in your heart, you understand? You are moving, you have some strength, everything you are doing. That is Paramatma's Kripa. This is merciful strength. He inculcates His merciful strength unto you. That is Baladev's Kripa. Lord Baladev inculcates His merciful strength unto you. Therefore you are now moving, you are acting, you are doing. When you will withdraw His strength, you think of. You cannot even lift your hand, or body will paralyze. You understand? You cannot even lift a blade of grass from the ground. When He will withdraw His Kripa, His merciful strength. You understand? When He will get out from your body, this body is what? Is dead. It's a clump of matter only, nothing else. So Lord Balaram inculcates His Kripa unto you. You should understand this thing. This is the Lord Baladev's Kripa, His merciful strength. You understand? Unless you get His mercy, you can't do anything. What to speak of to appear Krishna, to make Krishna appear. You understand? So, then second thing is Namakarana. Naming ceremony is that. Namakarana is sanskar. Garbhadhan, Jat Karma, then Namakarana, Annaprasana, like 10 sanskaras are there, or Vedic sanskaras, purificating ceremony. When this Namakarana sanskar was taking place, Vasudev sent Garga Muni to go and do this sanskar. So Garga Muni came, he performed this Namakarana sanskar of Baladev, so he gave this name. First he gave this name, his name is Ram. Ram. Because he will make everybody happy. Then Sukhi Karege. He will make everybody happy. All his relatives, those are related to him, he will make everybody happy. So, one of his names is Ram. Then he said, another name is Sankarsana, because he is born by Garbha Sankarsana. You understand? Yogamaya attracts the womb of Devaki and placed it in that of Rohini. So, the second name is Sankarsana. Third name is Balabhadra. Balatsvayad Balabhadra. 10th canto happens. Balatsvayad Balabhadra. That means he's so strong, and he has such unlimited strength. Nobody possesses such strength. You understand? Nobody possesses such strength. So unlimited strength he has. Balatsvayad Balabhadra. What to speak of Lord Balaram? Is expansion and expansion of the expansion, expansion of the expansion. You understand? All the avatars are his expansions of expansion, expansion. Purusha avatars, from Garbhodak Sai Vishnu comes up. Come all the avatars, you understand? How powerful or strong they are. His expansions and expansions of expansion, expansion. So what the original Balaram, how strong he is, you think that. So his name is Balabhadra. Balinam Sreshto. You understand? This Gour Govinda, yes, these names. And Balaram is 1 year older to Krishna. 1 year older. So, when Krishna and Balaram were manifesting their childhood, babyhood and childhood pastimes in Nanda Gokul, you understand? Balaram always stays with Krishna. They are crawling in the courtyard of Nanda Maharaj, these two children, crawling in the courtyard of Nanda Maharaj and manifesting various, manifold, transcendental leelas at that time. They are Supreme Lord, you see, unknowing, omniscient, isn't it? But they are acting as Jnana Sisu. But in the English, Jnana Sisu. Ignorant child, acting like that. But the Lord unknowing, do you understand? Sisu Lila, this Sisu Lila, is childhood pastime, babyhood pastimes, they are manifesting. So in the courtyard of Nanda Maharaj, some cows are lying there, and some calves are lying there, some bulls are lying there. And by crawling, both the brothers go there and catch hold of their horn of the cow and bull. You understand? But their palm is lotus palm. It's very soft. A very soft lotus palm. When they toss the horns of cows, the cows become ecstatic. So ecstatic in praying, in love, praying, and immediately profuse amount of milk comes out from their milk bags, and whole ground becomes wet. And they have also passed urine there. So milk is there, urine is there. Courtyard of Nanda Maharaj become muddy with it. That becomes like a nice pest. You understand? Nice pest. It's transcendental pest. You understand? And both these two children, Ram and Krishna, are rolling in that pest throughout their body. That mud is Leela. Such Leela. They are manifesting in the courtyard of Nanda Maharaj. Do you understand? Then, that Mahar, when that one is there in their body, it looks so transcendently beautiful and never looks ugly. Mud is there, but it so looks beautiful. Like Angora. Looks like Angora. What you say in English, I can say. If you cannot say, please help me. It's like ornament. Very nice garment. It's Angora, we say. You understand in Sanskrit? I don't know its English.
Cosmetics.
Cosmetics. It's not appropriate word anyhow. It looks very nice. That Mahar is here. The body of Krishna and Balaram, you see. Then Rohini Devi and Jasoda Devi. Motherly affection was there. So after motherly affection, automatically the milk also emanates from their breast, and their eventually becomes wet. So immediately take up their sons. Jasoda takes up Krishna and Rohini takes up Balaram and allow them to suck to their breast. With that body, whole body is wet with that mud. You understand? Then gradually they grow up and the teething began. Little white teeth began to come out. You see, it's teething. You understand? They look like kunda flower, kunda puspa. You understand? Have you seen kunda puspa? Varnana description of that. They look like kunda flower. Teeth when they're coming out. When these two mothers used to see their children, they usually become so ecstatic, become mad with the love, motherly affection, love. And also sometimes they leave their children there in the courtyard and they are engaged in some work, some churning, jogrut or cooking or some else. So these two brothers are playing and I say so some cows are sleeping, wolves are sleeping, some calves are also sleeping there on the courtyard, and these two brothers go there and they manifest. This is it's quite natural with the children. They are very naughty children. It's a childish wickedness. So sometimes they go and catch hold of the tail of the calf. The calf immediately gets up and kicks. So they fall down and cry. And then two mothers run quickly. Oh, my child is crying. Such leela they are manifesting. This is transcendental. Then they gradually grow up. They started to stand up. You understand? It's all human leela, you see. Stand up. First they catching, just leaning against catching the wall. They began to stand up. Sometimes they fall down and cry. Again they will rise up. They stand. Again fall down. Again cry. And mothers come and take them up. This leela, they are manifesting. All the friends, relatives, their kith and kin, seeing this transcendental childhood leelas of Rama and Krishna, were so happy, so cheerful. They said, so ecstatic. They became mad. They forgot everything. Also, Balaram always helps Krishna in stealing butter, makhan chor. Is makhan chor. Krishna is makhan chor, steals makhan from the houses of gopis, and Lord Balaram helps him. They have put these parts of makhan in high sika. What do you say, sika? The hanging thing. Sling. And Krishna cannot reach it. So Balaram lifts him up. All right, go, bring, lifts him up. Like this. Helps him and doing this. Stealing makhan. And Balaram is very intelligent, you see, and he teaches him how to steal. Krishna is stealing this way. He teaches Krishna how to steal. Do you understand? You also know one day Jasoda binds up Krishna, isn't it? Suddha bhave just Brajeshwari karai bandha. It's Suddha bhava, you see, pure bhava. Otherwise, who can bind up Krishna? His Supreme Personality of Godhead. This is Bhaktivedanta. Only a devotee can bind. Bhaktir bhakthatvam, bhaktir jitatvam. That's it, Damodar Ashtakam. Isn't it? Damodar means he binds. That month, Kartik month, you do, we do. Bhaktir bhakthatvam, bhaktir jitatvam. Only with pure devotion, you can bind him, you can conquer him. So, Suddha Bhave Brajeshwari Kari Bandhan, one day Mother Jasoda binds him. At that time, Balaram was not there. And Krishna was sitting with the Moras. When Balaram came and saw Krishna sitting very depressed in his Moras, then Balaram said, Kanu, why are you so morose? Krishna said, thou, better than thou, isn't it? Thou, my mother binds me today. Oh, mother binds me today. If I were there, she would not bound you up. I was not there. You understand? So this is very nice. First times you hear all these things there. So, so now I will chant this song. You, I request one and all follow the Vaishnava. Has written this song. This is found in Padakartataru. It's a song about the Ramakrishna Saisava Leela, childhood pastimes. Nachare nachare moro Ram Damodaro, nachare nachare moro Ram Damodaro, nachare nachare moro Ram Damodaro, nachare nachare moro Ram Damodaro. Toto nato toto divo kiro no nisoro, toto nato toto divo kiro no nisoro, toto nato toto divo kiro no nisoro, toto nato toto divo kiro no nisoro. Ami nai dekhi bacha nato har, ami nai dekhi bacha nato har, ami nai dekhi bacha nato har, ami nai dekhi bacha nato har. Golaye gantiya dibo moni moyo haro, golaye gantiya dibo moni moyo haro, golaye gantiya dibo moni moyo haro, golaye gantiya dibo moni moyo haro. Tata tata theya theya bolo, tata tata theya theya bole Nanda Rani, tata tata theya theya bole Nanda Rani, tata tata theya theya bole Nanda Rani, tata tata theya theya bole Nanda Rani. Kore tali diya nache Ram Jadumani, kore tali diya nache Ram Jadumani, kore tali diya nache Ram Jadumani, kore tali diya nache Ram Jadumani. Ramo Kanu ore mo Ramo Kanu, Ramo Kanu ore mo Ramo Kanu, Ramo Kanu ore mo Ramo Kanu, Ramo Kanu ore mo Ramo Kanu. Moni mayo dula mate jala malo kanu, moni mayo dula mate jala malo kanu, moni mayo dula mate jala malo kanu, moni mayo dula mate jala malo kanu. Nachore nachore moro Ram Damodaro, nachore nachore moro Ram Damodaro, nachore nachore moro Ram Damodaro, nachore nachore moro Ram Damodaro. Joto nato toto divo kiro no nisoro, joto nato toto divo kiro no nisoro, joto nato toto divo kiro no nisoro, joto nato toto divo kiro no nisoro. Tata tata theya bole Nanda Rani, tata tata theya bole Nanda Rani, tata tata theya theya bole Nanda Rani, tata tata theya theya bole Nanda Rani. Kore tali diya nache Ram Jadumani, kore tali diya nache Ram Jadumani, kore tali diya nache Ram Jadumani, kore tali diya nache Ram Jadumani. Ramo Kanu ore mo Ramo Kanu, Ramo Kanu ore mo Ramo Kanu, Ramo Kanu ore mo Ramo Kanu, Ramo Kanu ore mo Ramo Kanu. Moni mayo dula mate jala malo kanu, moni mayo dula mate jala malo kanu, moni mayo dula mate jala malo kanu, moni mayo dula mate jala malo kanu. Jai Ram Kanu ki Jai. Mothers are playing, putting them in the cradle and sewing them and chanting this song. So you will put up subscriber like mother. Jai Balaram Ji ki Jai Balaram Ji ki Seva Bhavati Ji ki Jai. The Prabhupada Maharaj ki Jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava ki Jai. Samaveta Bhaktivedanta ki Jai.
Srila Gour Govinda Maharaj ki Jai.
Samaveta Bhaktivedanta ki Jai. Thank you. Yes?
There's one question.
Yes, yes.
You say that the six sons of everything represent the six sense objects, but you were saying also that those six sons were returned.
Mother wanted. And they sobbed the breast. That is first sobbed by Krishna, so became pure. So he went back to the heavenly planet. I said that. You understand? Yes. These enemies will become friends if they will become Krishna conscious. And Mahaprabhu came, Praneno Marilo Kare. Mahaprabhu never killed anybody, never controlled. In other incarnations, Krishna killed, isn't it? When he came as Mahaprabhu, Praneno Marilo Kare. Harinam diya hudaya sodilo dachi gya ghore ghore. Ghore ghore. Going to every door. Dachi Harinam. He killed the demoniac attitude in the heart. The demons become demons. You understand? Thank you. Very well. As long as these six nasty things, enemies are destroyed, you cannot attain Suddha Sattva states. So you cannot make Krishna appear. You cannot make Krishna appear in your heart. In other words, you understand? As long as you are blessed with the mercy of Lord Balaram, you cannot take part in the Janmashtami festival. What is it?
Janmashtami Mahotsav.
Krishna Janmashtami Mahotsav. You understand? Therefore we first observe this, then we observe that by great mercy of Balaram, then we observe the Krishna Janmashtami festival. This is the thing. You understand? Thereby, you worship Balaram today, you glorify him, you do Shravan Kirtan, and from first times, bring his mercy. You understand? Please, bestow your mercy on me. So, I will take part in the Janmashtami Mahotsav of Krishna. Make Krishna appear. You understand? This is Balaram. It's 10:30. What left at least? Yes?
You said that Lord Shiva is always meditate on Lord Sankarshan.
Yeah, Sankarshan.
Yeah. He also meditates on Balaram. What
Yes, Sankarshan is the expansion of Balaram. I said that. Mula Sankarshan, Mahasankarshan. Mahasankarshan in Vaikuntha. Lord Shiva meditates that Sankarshan. And they follow, that's it, Sankarshan. Chitra Ketu also, that mercy of that Sankarshan. That was it. Bhagavad-gita, everyone's Bhagavatam, canto, to give you Bhakta. You must have that song.
You didn't give the translation to the song you sang downstairs.
What song you sang?
The song you sang, the last bhajan.
The
translation?
I sang today.
Yeah, translation.
Oh, translation of that song. Very nice song. I chanted Namaste Balaram, Namaste Balaram.
Occasionally, now it's
Nachare more Ram Damodar. Ram and Damodar means Balaram and Krishna. Please dance. Nacho, joto nacho toto dibo kiro noni sara. The more you dance, the more I'll give you milk and cream and butter. You understand? Huh? The more you dance, the more I'll give you milk, cream and butter. You understand? I dekhi bacha, naach arba. Some other gopi came and said, I am not seeing your dancing, please dance again. Golai Ganthya Diyo Monimoha, I will put on a garland of gems around your neck. Please dance again, I have not seen. The other gopi, please, I have not seen, please dance again. They all are making them dance. Oh, it's children, very nice. Tata, theya, bole Nandurani. Dasla Mata. Please. Tata. Then, Kare Tali Diya Nache Ram Jadumani. Then, Balaram, clapping and dancing. Ram Kanu, Ore Mor, Ore Ram Kanu. Monima Jhula Majhe, Jholmol Tonu. Two mothers, putting them into cradles and swinging them and singing this song, Monima Jhula, bedecked with money. That sing is bedecked with money, jewels, glittering, falls in jewels. And so in that swing, their body, more falling. This is meaning of this.